Good morning, my lovely Legionnaires. I'm not late, you're late.
If you're late, you're only late by a little bit.
Yeah, I woke up. I woke up so late. I got up, I stuffed breakfast in my mouth, and then I got the fucking base done. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I did it. I did it. I'm here. I did it. I saw the mind game clip. Yes. It's...
I'll wait until some more people are in, but I learned some more context about the homophobic Star Wars puppet.
You're not gonna wait until more people are in. You're gonna explain that to me right now. What did you learn about the homophobic Star Wars puppet?
He's back under the same exact account, but instead of making Star Wars content, he's making Christian content. And it was like, where was I? What happened? What has it been? And it was just like, well, you know, the Star Wars community found out that I was a conservative Christian, and then they basically, like, were hating on me because I was a conservative Christian, because it was a guy, one of the guy that was explaining it was like, you shall... That guy, I don't know if you saw him for the fandom, the Bible or whatever.
Yeah.
And did the funny voice.
Mm-hmm.
He was explaining, he's like, no, none of us care that you were conservative or Christian. It was that you were being a homophobe.
It's that you were...
And then showed the Facebook post.
Yeah, it's that you were homophobic.
The homophobic Star Wars puppet.
Oh my god.
And then he ended off that TikTok with explaining, it's like, it's all for you, Daddy. He made it weird.
Daddy?
The Star Wars puppet called God Daddy.
Listen, some of the Christian music I've heard does make it sound like they want to fuck Jesus.
I mean, South Park did a whole episode where Cartman basically did that. Yes, it was Dings.
Oh, like, Luke Skywalker is for sure gay.
Have you seen those Chanel boots? Have you seen the way he looks at Han Solo? That man is a homosexual.
Listen, I stand by that there's no way it's canon. It's just a funny little crack shit, but I like Din Luke.
Din Luke is a funny ship.
Is it canon? Absolutely not. But I like it because I think it's cute and funny.
Din Vanth is more tangible.
Yeah, for sure. Closer to canon, for sure. I like the idea that Din is an Acero king, that much like his desire to not be a protagonist in Star Wars, he does not want to... He's like, I don't want any of this. I want to raise my son in peace.
Red was like, you know, what if I came back to YouTube and made a video talking about why I enjoyed Book of Boba Fett? Like, yeah, it has problems, but I still had a really great time with it. I'm like, yes, do it!
Please! I keep forgetting that Red likes Star Wars.
I want her to be on the podcast as a guest. Real bad.
I think that would be very fun. I also...
Good question.
I was gonna say, you want Red Angel on the podcast because she likes Star Wars. I want Red Angel on the podcast because I miss playing D&D with Red.
I mean, it can be both. I also miss playing D&D with Red, because I think I've played with her a whole, like, maybe 1 or 2 times.
Got done with Calc 3 exam. Today's prompt is Bruises. Also, I hope you did well on your Calc 3 exam.
I would eat some of the food in Star Wars, because I bet some of it's good. I mean, I technically did, because, like, the food that they serve at Galaxy's Edge at Black Spire is canon.
Do what you will with the fact that Coke products are
Canon to Star Wars. I even double checked their Orabesh, and it was correct.
Damn, I love that shit. This product placement. Yeah, but it's clever and funny, so I don't care.
I think it's the funniest shit in the universe that Coke products are canon.
Like this is the kind of shit, right? Is like, you need, like, most things have product placement in their shit for, like, budgetary reasons, right? So I don't give a shit about, like, product placement most of the time anyway, as long as it's not, like, distracting and ruins the immersion, and that doesn't, so I think that's cool. I think that's funny. Means cocaine is canon to Star Wars. Heat and Capitalist confirmed. Damn, you're right. You got me. This is how I'm outed.
They had to make the stuff like look like it belonged in the Star Wars universe to keep kayfabe.
And boy howdy did they keep kayfabe. God, I hate drawing at this low angle because when I do the initial—
It's hard.
Because when I do the initial facial layout, it looks so bad. It looks so wrong.
It's really a trust the process. I was watching a TikTok about Oda's world building and how, like, no, he didn't plan it all from the beginning. But he's just a really great improviser and has just a lot of ideas and is able to, like, tie shit back in whenever he can. And, like, when did Raleigh make an appearance? Before Sabaody?
Oh, I don't fucking remember.
So apparently he was seen, like, way earlier on, and then he was introduced as, like, an actual, like, character, and I'm like, what the fuck? I trust the guy that was talking about it, but, like, where the fuck?
I think I did well. Like, I understood what was asked. Also, if you ever want a good laugh reading something, try reading r/2sentence2 horror or Who Would Circle Jerk. It's that most unhinged shit, and I love it.
In the Buggy and Shanks flashbacks.
That might be it, yeah.
Ah.
Yesterday I thought Umbrus was British, and apparently I was kinda right, and I could not believe it.
Umbrus is Irish?
Hey, baby.
Umbrus is in fact Irish.
It's insulting to call them English.
Okay, it's starting to look—
At least I would imagine so. I would imagine calling a Irish person English is insulting, I would imagine.
Depends on where in Ireland they're from.
Speaking of One Piece, what do you guys think about Oda not being a fan of objectifying women and instead preferring women that embrace their sexuality? It's a base to take to have. I do wish that he had a little bit more varying body types for his women. Like, the most we got was... Fuck, I don't... She was at the very beginning, before she got the smooth fruit and became skinny.
Oh, Alvida?
Alvida. And then Amazon Lily, you had more diverse women body types, but then other than that, it's pretty much like tall, thin, big boobily. I'm not saying Yamato is a woman. When did those When did those words come out of my mouth? They did not. Yamato is a man.
Yamato is a very different male body type.
I would never call Yamato a woman. Never ever.
I love with all of my heart that the community is rallying together against that shitty claim of like, well, in this piece that he did of all of the women, Yamato is there. Yeah, and in the fucking Girls' Day artwork that he did, Chopper is there. I guess Chopper's a woman now. I can't believe Chopper is trans. It's like right above the bridge of her nose, so it'd be right about there.
Also, if I'm remembering correctly, at least Yamato, even though he has a femme body shape, he has a little bit more on him than other women
Yes.
characters. Cis women, thank you. It is early.
Probably gonna get Five Guys for lunch, so I'm happy. I'm happy for you. I'm gonna have a fancy little turkey sandwich. Because we made the good aioli for the burgers, but I want to have it on a turkey sandwich and see if it's any good.
I'm so glad you said the correct word and not the joke that we have here at the house.
Oh, this looks awful! Christ! I'm so fucking bad at this. Moving the eyes way higher up than they were on the reference, but I think I fucked up interpreting the reference at this point, and that looks better. Ugh. Being bad at something is the first step to being kind of good at something. It's true. It's true. It's part of why I've been picking the poses I've been picking, is because I've been trying to add in more angles to work to get good at, but like... it's not been working.
He has loafing on the arm of the couch.
Trying my best. Also, so I wanted to mention about yesterday. We were having some internet problems, and under normal circumstances, I'd have just waited and done the stream later in the evening, but I promised my time to someone else that evening, so I couldn't do that. So there was no second stream yesterday. I am very sorry. I will be rescheduling Rachel Foster, probably next week.
What do you have scheduled for tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Mandela Catalog, I think.
Gotcha. Because Justin's off tomorrow.
God, it's so true. Me at the beginning of that stream. Oh, I hope that the game is optimized well so that we can play it. Internet dies. Listen, I'll fucking take it, but I promised, so unless it's unrunnable like Martha is Dead, we'll... Is it exhausting streaming twice a day for a month? Yeah.
Yeah, like, you're supposed to be on, Open Lab on Sunday. I'm like, are you sure you're gonna be able to handle it? That's 3 streams.
I may...
I would bow out.
Well, no, I want to be on Open Lab, so what I may do is... I'm looking at it, because that's supposed to be rating Reddit horror. I might cancel that second stream, because I'm going to be somewhere else.
Gotcha.
Because I thought, like... I thought that maybe I'd be able to do it depending on when I scheduled them, but, like... On the days I've got shit I have to do in the evening, especially when it's shit I have to record, I super can't.
So, like, so since Monday is a Star Wars record day, you're probably not gonna do, so you're not gonna do second stream of that?
I will probably not do a second stream on Mondays, no.
That means you're probably not gonna want a second stream tomorrow either, because you're supposed to be running Waterdeep.
I am supposed to be running Waterdeep. I don't want to cancel those secondary streams on those days, but, like, I have promised my time to other people already, and I can't ask them to, like... I'm already asking the Tarragon crew to wait until after October to play again, and that's kind of a big ask, so I don't want to...
My sleep tracker worked, though for some reason it thought I went to sleep at 11:28 and woke up at 4:30 a.m.
That's not right.
I didn't know what happened. I was definitely not awake at 4:50 a.m. I'll tell you that much.
I learned more context about the puppet.
Oh.
He's doing Christian content now.
Okay.
And he lied about what happened, saying he was kicked out for being a conservative Christian. No, you were kicked out and called out for your homophobic views, my guy.
Yeah. He'll find a place on Christian TikTok. They love being homophobic. So.
Jesus, Justin.
It's true.
It is, but you don't gotta say it.
People want to pretend TikTok is some bastion, but it has a garbage right-wing side to it like every other place. So...
We're talking about the homophobic Star Wars puppet.
I knew I didn't like his vibes. I know, I sound like the... Oh.
Justin's vibe checks are immaculate always.
But you know, I told you. I was like, listen, nothing he said has been wrong so far, but like, oh, the way he says it.
Let it be known that Justin's vibe checks are immaculate.
Factually correct.
Did you know?
Justin's only ever made one mistake.
And that was counterspelling the Revivify.
Oh, I was gonna say it was letting me into your house, but yeah, that too. Two mistakes.
Letting you into our house was not a mistake.
I don't know about that.
You don't get to decide my opinions for me. I love you very much, but like you don't get to decide.
Will you take away a woman's right to choose, Eden?
Damn, you right.
I may trust your opinion on a lot of things, but I don't trust your opinion on yourself, and I will form my own conclusions. Thank you.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
The only thing you're ever wrong about. Media takes immaculate.
But yeah, I thought I had built up some strength. I thought I could take it. I cannot. So I will have to, on days where like I have stuff where I've promised other people, I'll have to only do the morning stream. And I hope that you will understand. I feel bad saying I would and then not doing it, but I hope that you will understand that I am simply very weak.
You have to figure out what where your line is, and you have found it. Most times you can do the 2 streams, but if you have other things that you have promised other people, you cannot.
Yeah, on an average
You
day,
cannot...
it's the compounding shit. It's the like, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, and then my brain's like, alright, you have like this much time designated to rest, use it wisely or die, and I'm like, fuck, and then I can't get any actual rest in. So I progress to only get more anxious, and it becomes a bigger problem. I sent, I found a really great TikTok. I sent it to Brooke. That was using...
Hey, baby doll.
Oh, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Big Mag!
Considering we still all, we are now 75% of the way there, and we're not even halfway through the month yet.
Yeah, God. Oh, Jesus. When the rest of you get paid, it's over for me.
The chicken is owed 2 watermelon slices, so I can put my shoes back on and we can cut to the chicken camp.
Feed the chicken.
I have not been feeling great the last couple of days. I'm better now, but so I was just like, I don't want to do the chicken cam this morning. But now I am feeling fine enough that I can. She'll get 2 pieces of watermelon.
Well, we're gonna feed her all the watermelon first, because we bought the bird a whole watermelon just for her. This character's awesome. Thank you. I love Kara. I can talk about her a little bit after we get the chicken cam up and moving.
Wait, is she trying to do her gift?
No. Oh, she would have been a great pick, I think, for this as well.
Who?
Your chigger, I need that.
Oh, I thought about it, but I wanted to draw Kara because I haven't drawn her in a really long time.
Understandable.
Plus, Kara's a barbarian. I feel like she'd fit better.
Okay,
Also, let me...
check where the vents are, make sure they're not getting covered.
Also, let me fucking...
Oh, that might be this, actually.
I got it.
No, so that's where the vents are.
No, it's not. This
That means we have unlocked that I will be drawing Cupcakes fan art.
Let's hope she doesn't bite my finger this time.
If we get 5 more subs, that means that I'll be drawing Pokemon Creepypasta.
Watermelon, señorita.
5 more subs and I'll be drawing Pokemon Creepypasta. 10 more subs and I will be doing a stream that will be a Monster Smasher Pass. And that one specifically, I will be holding out my time slot so that way I can be joined by some fellow Tetrophiles.
Let me know when we're good to go.
One sec. Ba-ba. Oh, for real? Oh, God.
You knocked it off the wrong way, you dumb chicken.
And it's the chicken cam.
Chicken cam.
Oh, she barked loud today.
Yeah.
Bark, 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 bark.
Gonna have to clean out this area, because, like, she hasn't been going up to roost, I don't think, because, like, she just hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know what's been up. Her door's been open, but it seems like she's just been hanging out in the run.
Which means we'll have to clean up the poop so that she doesn't completely ruin our grass. Not that I care that much, but we shouldn't kill the grass.
Little Barb. I like when she floof. Who's outside with Chicken? Brooke is outside with Chicken. Yum yum yum. Pick, peck. I like watching her, loaf. In the afternoon, she has a hole that she digs in every area when we move the coop. And she likes to sit in, in the hole. Maui!
Oh, she flew.
Oh. Maui, thank you for the gifted sub! I appreciate that immensely. Now we're only 4 subs away from the next goal.
I am so happy her comb has grown back.
Me too.
I did not know that they could grow back.
I was worried that
She's
they
even
wouldn't.
She's even getting the stuff underneath as well.
Oh, hang on, Mally. Let me toss you an invite to the stream server.
I apologize for the people doing work outside.
There. Now you can come hang out if you want. You can.
I know where she can.
Special treatment? Let's go. It's not special treatment. You're my friend. Jesus. Bonk, bonk, bonk. She's so cute. Yeah. I think she sounds normal.
Bless you.
I like when she loaf. When she, like, sits down and floofs out. She'll drop in sometime. For now, I drink and Halloween. Hell yeah! Bok, bok, bok. It's back to work time! No more chicken!
No more chicken, Cam?
No more chicken.
No more chicken.
Need 9 more subs for chicken. You want your chicken cam, you have to pay for it.
We did buy all of the watermelon for the chicken, so...
Yeah, we'll feed her something different once we run out of the watermelon, but we bought her a whole watermelon for the subathon. And don't worry, we've frozen it so it won't go bad. Easter egg or chickens? No. Do they like colorful eggs? They like green eggs?
That's wild.
We must find the Easter pigs to get the green eggs and ham.
Dr. Seuss was right all along.
And then... Tooth. But Kara, just to talk about her real quick, because I don't think I've drawn her on stream before. Or if I have, it's been a long time. So Kara was her whole name is Dalkara. One day I shall rise up enough money to expand my very own Eaton art piece. You shall. You can. So Dalkara, or Kara, I made her for an in-person game I used to play. I miss those guys. I hope they're doing well. We needed a tank really bad. I made her after my warlock died. She was killed to death by Death Knight. Level 3 hype train! Thank you so much! I made her after my warlock died. She is... What's the term for the... She was originally one of the, like, weather barbarians. She was a winter barbarian originally. But, that kind of ended up changing. So she drank some, like, old mead from, like, 1,000 or so years ago and saw God. Like, literally, like, she saw and made a pact with Bahamut. And then later that same day, she used, Summon Planar Ally and invoked the name of Bahamut to see if he'd actually reached out to her while we were fighting a group of, Grey Slod. And he sent a whole-ass adult silver dragon. So she's a zealot barbarian now! But... So now she's canonically a zealot barbarian that worships Bahamut, but... Kara was kind of Team Mom. She's a Goliath.
Isn't she now on Cordelia's crew?
Yes! Now that I don't play that game anymore, she is canonically part of Cordelia's pirate crew, one of the Gold Roses. Or the Gilded Roses, I called them, yeah.
One of Abigail's many aunties.
Is Earth your favorite type of Ganazi? Yeah, I think so. It's mainly because I just really like the way that I draw them. I have a Ganassi of every type. And I'm gonna draw them for the D&D December streams. Oh, so I want to talk about the D&D December streams a little bit, now that we're here, because I want to talk about, like, so first of all, those are going to be another charity drive. I haven't decided exactly where yet, but the plan is for that to be another charity drive. And the plan is... what I'll be doing two things. So every stream, because I'll be going back to, in December, I'll go back to my regular stream schedule. Where I stream 4 times a week. I'll stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. But what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to be drawing D&D characters and talking about D&D all that month. So they'll all be... Ah! Thank you, Beepers. One of our Tarragon players, Beepers.
Beep, beep.
Sent you over to him just the other day, and I hope you liked his lovely new outfit. I'm doing just fine. I'm very tired. Yesterday was very long. It was all right. It was just very... I had stuff I promised I would help somebody with, and it took forever, but it's fine. It's good. I'm glad that I could help. So... yeah, the plan is we're going to be talking about Dungeons & Dragons. I will be talking about my setting. So it will all be Lore of Laureate lore streams, or I will be telling you how I... talking about the setting, how I design the races, what I've done with my setting, how I do things for my setting, talking about its characters, its world building, all that good shit. That's my plan for my D&D December streams. The other thing that I want to do... so I'm gonna tell you guys. I do not know who Ruby Guest is. You'd have to tell me who that is. I don't know who that is. But the big thing that I have planned, because I have some, I have some stuff, that I want to draw and talk about planned, and that's... oh, Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter! Oh, yeah, absolutely! I've heard nothing but good things. But the plan is... like I said, it's going to be another charity drive. That looks way better. There we go. Jesus, we've pulled that shit from the... we've pulled victory from the jaws of defeat here, brothers. Christ. What I'm planning on doing for that charity drive... is I will be... doing what I typically do, which is, I'm thinking $25 increments. What I will do, is I will be offering to draw, or I'll be drawing pinups of my D&D characters. For every $25 donations. Here to use my ability to draw titties for good. But that's for December. For now, you will be giving your money to me.
Support Heaton and to give the cat treats and to... Which she is owed a lot of treats, but we are out of treats and we need to order more treats. She will get a slew of treats when we're able to get more. I promise you. And they will be on stream with the kitty cam.
How many more subs till we get to see some deadly daddies, madly maniacs, horny homicidals? If you want it, let's take a quick little look over at the Subathon goal screen. Ba-ba! Slasher pinup series is 260. However, you have unlocked Spicy Pyramid Head, Nemesis, and Lady Domitresque. So you will be getting those 3. But if you want a series of slasher pinups to become available, then you'll have to donate 200. You'll have to get to, what is that? 34 more subs. What is the best way to get D&D source books, digital or physical? I personally prefer physical, but I'm, a monster. I'm an animal. I'm an animal who likes collection, but...
Yo-ho, yo-ho.
I mean, yeah, but... Legitimately. Legitimately, I would say... As much as it begrudges me, I would say probably digitally. Especially because D&D Beyond has, like, every source book available. But, like, I don't know, I like physical media.
If you have to worry about shelving space or moving frequently, get them digitally.
Yeah. I've talked about this before, right? Is like I refuse, in the grand tradition of my grandmother, who was a book hoarder until the day she died, I love physical media. I like physically holding my manga and my books in my hand. Because it also means that, like, if my account gets deleted or something happens, then I don't just lose it all. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh yeah, because the notification just reminded me. If you care about my lewd content, aka the lewds that I draw of my OCs, not of myself, because gross. For me personally, gross. But if you care about, like, my loot or NSFW content, you are gonna want to toss $5 to the Patreon. Because we are going to make an unboxing video of that, like, $300 Sanji dick statue that I bought. Going to do an unboxing and impromptu review. I do, but I draw lewd content of my OCs, but, like, super seldom. That's why I don't normally promote that particular tier of the Patreon, is because I don't do much. I'm gonna promote it purely when there's gonna be new content for it. I am being, influenced by the people around me. To try and draw more lewd content. Because, like, I don't mind it, I guess. The only reason that I don't do it more is because I don't think I'm very good at it. I would draw more lewds if I was better at it. I'll add NSFW to that commission list when I believe I'm good enough to offer that skill. I don't care. Yeah, drawing naked people's tough. I feel like my anatomy's not quite there. I need practice. Hey, Starfunky! My day is going so fine so far. My day be so fine. Let's hope it stays that way. I want to play Resi today.
I'm looking forward to you playing Resi today.
Because in case you didn't see the schedule, chat, or you don't follow me on Twitter, today's second stream will be Resident Evil 7, which I have never played.
You did!
No, I didn't.
You've played 7.
I didn't play 7. I watched 7.
I thought you said you played 7 because you were expecting it to be like Silent Hill. You said you expected it to be like Silent Hill and it wasn't what you wanted, then you didn't like it.
I did, but it was because I watched a playthrough. I didn't play it.
Oh, okay.
But now that I'm not a little pee-pee piss baby who is learning to take things at their own, to take things on their own level. RE4 remake. I want to play the RE4 remake. That's it. That's the whole thought. I was going to, I realized the way I phrased that was like there was more to that thought than that, but no, I want to. It's on the list. It's on the proverbial list. I have to wait until I get paid. So, 3 more days. I have to wait for my Twitch payout, and then I'm gonna buy a few more games for stream, and... because I have to buy some of the games I promised I'd play, but I'm gonna wait on those until I do the other rewards until I can get paid so I can... so I can get the money from the first half of the Subathon so that I can... well, your PC's done now. You can finally game in peace. You can play your Tekken and your Dr. Mario in peace. Also, I need to know something about you real quick, James. Because I need to know if the image that I possess in my brain is correct. When you go to, like, fighting game tourneys, do you wear the suit? Are you in the suit and loafers? Yes, it does. It absolutely has a PC port.
The Nintendo PC.
The Nintendo PC, don't you know? Please tell me that you, like, wear the suit to, like, fighting game tourneys. I think that'd be great.
I don't think James owns anything other than the suit. That's my headcanon.
More copies of the same suit. The most stylish man. I always wear loafers because fuck laces. I'm not in the suit, but I wear a blazer and a jacket. Fuck yeah, you do! Yes! Okay, cool. Cool. I'm glad. I'm here for the mental image. Like, I need you to know that this is so affectionate that I'm not making fun of you. I think the mental image of, like, you rock up to a fighting game tourney where everyone else is in, like, fucking hoodies, jeans, and, like, fucking, like, old beat-up sneakers. And here's James in a fucking blazer, a collared shirt, a nice pair of dress pants, and a pair of, like, shiny black loafers. I look like John Taffer! That's great! I love that so much! Oh, that mental image is so funny! That's so good! I love that with all of my heart. Picturing you do the whole, like, flourish where you, like, unbutton the bottom button of your blazer when you sit. Just go to kick their fucking asses at Tekken. That rules. Dress for success, baby! Fuck yeah! 1000%! Like I said, I need you to know I'm not making fun of you. This is great. Unironically, I think that rules.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
James, were you the type of person in school to wear a suit to class? I knew someone like that and that I went to college with, that I shared classes with a couple of times, but
No, I didn't play Fear and Hunger last stream, but it is on the list of things to be, like, rotated through. I am gonna play more Fear and Hunger. I'll probably play some next week. Fucking... Am I gonna have to actually flip my canvas? No, not that.
oh, a uniform stuff? Not... Well, then it doesn't count if everyone has to dress nice. Because there's always at least one at an American college where there's just someone dressed in basically a full suit every day.
Business majors terrify me, and I don't like them. Their aura is always bad. They may be perfectly nice people, but, like, their aura's historically bad.
He seemed alright.
There's something about people who go into capitalism as a major that I cannot trust you.
I don't even know what his major was. He just seemed to be like the type to dress for success.
Good for him, I guess. Listen, I can respect a bold fashion choice. Unironically, exactly. It's part of the reason why I support James's bold fashion choice. Being our age and in our, like, hobby set and going to, like, and being in the fucking FGC and just wearing fucking... and dressing like you're going for a job interview, that fucking rules. That's how you get into your fucking opponent's head, I'll tell you what. If I were going to a fucking fighting game tournament, and my opponent was James, and he rocked up in, like, a fucking... and just rocked up dressed like he's on fucking bar rescue, I'd be like, alright, that's it, I give up. This motherfucker's about to style on me in the game and in real life. I'm gonna look bad on both. I'm gonna look bad on both cameras. This sucks. I did media studies. Oh! That explains, yeah, that explains that. Are you trying to work in, like, TV? That'd be cool. This is gonna be fucking so much line art. Why did I design her like this? Legionnaires in so many interesting careers, so many interesting paths in life. It makes me so happy to see. A, because I think it's funny that I have such broad mass appeal, and B, because genuinely I like hearing about your lives. You're all very interesting. That's why I made the joke. I was talking to somebody else about this, and I said, my Legionnaires are fuckers affectionate, because I feel like every stream, one of you tells me something, like, incredibly wild or interesting about yourselves, and I'm always surprised by it, and that shit rules. I'm so glad. My community is full of absolute nut jobs, and I'm so glad for it. Never change. Any of you never change. I did, but a lot of people who did pass the course really struggling to break into the industry that they moved on. Jobs here are like shiny Gen 1 Charizard cards, rare and hard to find. Fact. Especially in, like, media industries as well. I bet. Because that shit's just hard all over. I don't know how to change, so that's easy for me. Relatable fucking content, Blood Spider. Relatable fucking content. Change is hard. I'm always, like... Change, you know what? Change isn't hard. Change is hard to do intentionally. I feel like everyone changes over time. Like, you adapt and change and become a new person over time. I feel like that's fairly natural. But, like, it's hard to change intentionally.
I would agree with that.
And I think that's why. I think it's because, like, when you change as a person, right? Like, over time, you're usually not aware of it. So you don't know how you got there. I think that's why developing habits are so hard. I just know past me sucked. Listen. I don't think past... Well, yeah, past you kind of sucked. I was gonna say, I think that's a little harsh, but... You're a better person now. You've learned and you've grown, and that's kind of all anybody can ask of you, you know? Past me sucked, too. I was a fucking shithead in my teens.
I think I was probably at my worst in middle school, but I was never as bad as, like, some other people were.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple of moments of being a terrible person, but so I'm glad I mostly never did stuff like that.
Yeah, I was a fucking shitter. I was never, like, I never had a period where I was, like, racist or homophobic or anything like that when I say that I was shitty.
Yeah.
But I was fucking mean. It's like I said in the junkie video, I was the kind of mean I try really hard not to be anymore. Because when I was younger, I was just really angry. And I'm still a fairly angry person. It's one of the few things I think I still struggle with to this day. I think I've gotten better, though. I manage my anger a lot better than I used to. I don't take it out on others like I used to, which is a fucking massive improvement.
Yeah, that's a huge, that's big.
Just makes you a barbarian. True. Was this at the trip to
Control
Japan was
fits of
canceled?
anger.
What? This is what I'm talking about when I say that your fucker's affectionate. What the fuck? I was upset that the trip to Japan was canceled, though. 1,100 pounds to travel, and I was the only one to pay in full. Not relying on mommy and daddy, I used my poker winnings. You won $1,100 playing poker?
Probably over time. Probably not all at once.
No, I 100% believe all at once. I believe that implicitly. Unless he says over time, I'm 1,000% willing to believe it was all at once.
I'm definitely not saying it's not possible, but my brain immediately went to, oh, the time he's playing poker put aside.
Casually wins poker, James Porter. It's true. James is one of these people that, like, I feel like exists only in movies, and then I talk to him more and more, and I'm like, this has to be a bit. Like, Like, if I hadn't met you in person, and, like...
Fictional character.
I would have been like, no, this is fake. This is a put-on. You are LARPing on the internet. And then I've met him in real life, so I know that he's not. I know that he's truly just like this. Over time. Sometimes finishing 4th or 5th can result in a £200 cash prize. Okay. You could have lied and just been like, no, it was all in one tourney, and I'd have just been like, yes, scans.
Being like, oh, that's James for you.
You are but simply a tremendously interesting individual.
You are a very interesting individual. Why are you here?
Why are you here? Why do you hang out with us? I feel like there's secret societies for dudes like you.
Not to put us down, but like, James is a very interesting person who's had a lot of interesting life experiences.
Like, I feel like you should be, like, hanging out in, like, smoking rooms with doors you have to open with signet rings. Like, why are you hanging out with us?
Moderating our chat rooms.
Moderating my Twitch chat. One tourney is possible. I've played games where top prize was 15k, but that's chicken feed. We're way cooler than any Peaky Blinders! I mean... I guess. A, I love art. B, you're fun. C, keeps me from doing my nut on the tables. True. Thank you, and, yeah, mind your, gamble safely, and only if you're an adult.
Hey, you can fuck on the table if you want, as long as consent is had.
Fucking, I've talked about this, I think, like, once or twice, and by that, chat's rolling their eyes and going like, oh, this is the 1000th time. But I gamble so seldom. Mainly, unironically, because I think it's boring. My neurospicy brain is like, I do not have the patience for this.
Now you see, I don't gamble unless it's the predetermined amount of money to just put it into the coin machines that push the coins. That's my shit. That's my crack cocaine.
Brooke and Justin do quite like themselves a good coin pusher.
That probably doesn't count as gambling, but I consider it gambling. It's close enough.
It's kiddie gambling. It's children's gambling, as coin pushers are.
Look, it's public edging is what it is.
You're not wrong. Fucking Jesus. But the only times I ever win, gambling is with other people's money. Like, if my, like...
Which is such a weird, like... I think it's one of your funniest character traits that God rolled for you at creation. Can win money in gambling only if it belongs to other
money.
people.
So, like, for example, right? We were at a local bar, and we were doing tabs, which, so for those of you who don't know,
Got redeemed for a British accent.
British? Okay. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes. So for those of you who don't know, in the Void, gambling is illegal. Unless it is what is called charitable gambling. So you can gamble, but the house, as it were, can't be a private business, it has to be a charity. Or it has to go to some sort of, like public funding, right? So, the local bar, their thing is that it goes to the school. But we have these things, in most bars. They're tabs. They're pull tabs. So they're these little cardboard squares about, like... I'm doing this with my hands, you can't see. About, like, an inch by 2 inches. And they have pull tabs, and you pull them, and if you have, like, the straight across, then you win. And they're usually, $1 to $5, and you can win, like, max, I think, is, like, $1,000. So, we're at the bar, and it's pretty common practice that when you do tabs, someone buys, like, if you're with a family or a group, what you'll do is everyone will put in, like, $10, and then you get, like, a basket of french fries, right? But you get, like, a basket of tabs, and then you split them amongst the table. And everybody takes one, and you see if you win. My grandpa gave me, like, okay, Google, stop. Gave me, like, shit, like, $20? And said, get yourself some tabs. And I said, okay. And, I was freshly 18, so I was freshly allowed to gamble. And he said, it'll be your first time, and I'm like, yeah. The second tab I pulled, I won $700. The other time was, the one time I've ever been to a horse race. My grandparents were like, here's $50 if you want to play the horses with us, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I bet on one because I didn't know what the numbers meant, because I didn't care. And I was like, I like you, your name is funny. So I picked him, and his odds weren't great, but I was like, I believe in you, funny name. I went to the bathroom mid-race, came out, and everyone was cheering, and I was like, oh man, I missed the end of the race. And my funny name boy, he won, so I was like, yeah, cool. Went back to the table, and normally when you won, a waiter would come by, or I guess a guy who works for the racetrack would come by, and he'd hand you your money. That you had won, but he didn't hand me my money. He handed me a slip of paper, and I looked at him and I went, what is this for? And he looked at me and said, I can't give out sums that large directly to the table. You're gonna have to go to the front desk and claim it. And I was like, huh? So I'd won another chunk of change. And then one time, Mom gave me like $20-$40 when she wanted to kill time at the casino, and I was like, I'll try a slot machine, and then I turned that $20 into $600. My mom looked at me and went, how the hell did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. Played a slot machine and I hit random buttons. Ugh. Heaton wins a casual 400k thanks to horses. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. It was, again, like a couple $100. But that's it. If I use my money, I never win. I never win anything. But if somebody else, if you hand me 20 bucks and go, play the slots, I'll be like, okay, and that's when I'll win money. Sometimes it's a lot of money, sometimes it's not, but I'll only ever, like, do well or break even when I'm not spending my own money.
Your luck was specced into other people's money, Realm's luck was specced into shiny Pokemon.
It's true.
God was like, you're gonna find out about a character named Nagito Komeda, and then your luck is gonna be like his. And then I went, okay.
What?
It's either phenomenal.
Tara, what the fuck?
How do you get a pumpkin by accident?
How do you get hit in the back with a pumpkin on accident? What happened? You know what? I'm gonna start with, are you okay? Because I think that's the most important part of this first. Are you alright? I presume so because you're on Twitch and joking about it, but like, are you alright? Second, huh? Kind of, my back hurts. Yeah, I would think. You were struck from behind. Did you get fucking attacked by the headless horseman? Like, what? They almost got run over by a carriage, but it had just turned midnight. I can't believe Cinderella's hit and run. This is unfucking believable. Yeah, please context. Please tell us what happened. I'm so curious. You can't- these are not things you could just say and not elaborate on. Because I think it's the direction that perplexes me. Is how do you get hit in the back by accident? I feel like there's not a lot of situations in which one gets struck by a pumpkin on accident. Fewer still where it's in the back. Hello, Nessie! We're waiting for one of my viewers to explain their gourd-based hit and run. To explain, I work at a bed and breakfast that was a mansion, so cleaning the main foyer, I was bending over and picking up trash, yeah? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And then the harvest spirit came from the top rope.
I can't believe Jimmy VeggieTales betrayed you like this. Unfucking
Is there a pumpkin VeggieTale?
No, but there are gourds. There are gourds, certainly.
How is there not a pumpkin for VeggieTales?
Does VeggieTales not celebrate Halloween?
I mean, probably not.
I mean, it is a Christian show.
I choose to believe the Vegetals celebrate Halloween.
The Vegetals?
Vegetals.
Don't say it. That's what they call them in fanfiction.
There's a family staying on one of the upper floors.
this.
One of their kids had a pumpkin and had the pumpkin on the railing. Ah! Oh my god!
Oh, why? Do you know how fucking heavy a pumpkin is? It's so dangerous.
That's worse! Because that means it was
so
like on the top, it was on like the top floor and it fell all that way directly onto your back?
You could straight up kill a man with a pumpkin.
Please tell me it wasn't a huge pumpkin that weighs like 15 pounds.
There's no way if a child was holding it. But
Yeah,
how the hell
couldn't
are they
be.
holding it
Had
to
to
the
have
railing?
been like a smaller pumpkin.
But how are they
Please
holding
tell
it
me-
to the railing? That's gotta be at least a 10-year-old kid.
Please tell me it was a smaller pumpkin. It was
Semi-small.
semi-small. Okay,
Okay.
good.
I need a secondary question because it will in fact make or break how fucking sick this is. Did it break?
That was my next question.
Did it break over your back? Please tell me it did. That'd be sick as hell.
Oh Oh, why?
Because, yeah! That's, because that's sick as fuck!
Man,
The
I
idea
feel
that,
your
like,
pain.
the idea that you fucking broke a pumpkin over your back, that's dope as hell. No, it's squashed.
Fair,
James, shut up!
I had someone throw a basketball at my back once.
I think we all have, as nerds.
Well, yeah, I got bullied.
I think we've all been struck by a dodgeball or something at least once. Christ!
No, it was a basketball. It was a full-blown basketball. It wasn't a dodgeball.
I have a bruise. It's a perfect circle on my back. Jesus.
Oh my god. You got imprinted by a pumpkin.
Imagine fucking...
So we have confirmation that there was a pumpkin. He was in the background of rumor weed.
Can you imagine getting a mating mark from a pumpkin?
Oh god. My mental image was, can you imagine the fucking workers' comp file?
Can you sue for that?
Well, no, because it was an accident.
Okay. I was wondering.
It wasn't because
Maybe
it, like...
an accident on the job.
But, like, can you fucking... Kid was only 10, I can't fault him for what happened. My boss told me to go home early to recover. Yeah, probably.
That's a pretty decently sized pumpkin, then.
I
That's a
am
decently
so
sized
glad that they
pumpkin.
didn't make you keep working.
God, can you fucking
That wouldn't have been
imagine?
legal. I don't think that would have been legal. Imagine having to go to court explaining that you got fucking bombastically assaulted by a pumpkin and your boss forced you to keep working.
Your boss was like, no, get back on the fucking clock.
I don't care that a pumpkin just exploded on your spine from like a 2-foot fucking 2-story drop. Get back to work.
Imagine a fucking pumpkin drops on you from like a 2-story drop and you're just lying on the ground in like the fucking Yamcha death pose and your boss comes up and is like, clean this shit up, and you have to clean up
No,
the
I want
pumpkin
the
that broke
Family
over your back.
I want the Family Guy pose.
That'd be fucking, I'd commit violence for you. Ironically, I had this happen today and not tomorrow. It's true. If it would have happened tomorrow, it would have been really funny.
Just imagine in the distance you hear a child go, "Happy Halloween, motherfucker."
I presume that if not the child, then the family apologized at the very least.
I would hope.
We can only hope.
Why the fuck were they holding a pumpkin? What? Where was this?
A bed and breakfast where Tara works.
Why did they have a pumpkin?
It's fall season.
On the fucking at a bed and breakfast on the 2nd floor?
I guess.
Why?
Man, I don't know.
Listen, but
Why
did
would
you
do
die?
that? I've had someone ask me that before. It was with a much darker question, though. Oh, God.
God, I have sympathy pain in my spine. Christ alive.
Just bombastically assaulted by a pumpkin. You poor thing. Somebody got bashed with a pumpkin by a child in her chat.
Okay, so they came from out of state and there's a farm nearby, so they must have gone to like a local pumpkin patch or something. That makes sense.
I got one. I saw a dude who put a picture of a pumpkin on Twitter. The pumpkin also had buttons on it.
Define buttons.
That pumpkin, organically grown, was a fully functioning fight stick.
That rules!
I felt like I have seen the dumbest fight sticks of all time. Like, I've seen a plastic pumpkin fight stick. I've seen a Tupperware box fight stick. I have seen a fight stick that is bigger than me. These were all at one Evo.
I need you to know, because I asked.
Mhm.
He didn't ask me to ask this, I just had to know. I asked James, because James is, does, like, fighting game tourneys, like, semi-professionally. I asked him, I'm like, hey, do you show up to the tournaments in, like, the full suit? And he says he doesn't wear the suit. He doesn't wear the purple one that he's got. But he does wear loafers and like a blazer and jacket, and I was like, that's rad. And he goes, I look like John Taffer from Bar Rescue, and that rules.
What suit?
James has a suit that he wore to MomoCon. That's
Purple suit.
It's a full purple suit. It's a bespoke purple suit. It's tailored for him. He wears nice shoes with it.
Daddy, I went 02. Were you wearing the purple suit? Yep,
Then you deserved it.
Then you deserved it.
I'm gonna call him Purple Guy.
Yeah.
Listen.
William. Dude, if he didn't do well at the tournament, he'd be William Shafkin.
Listen,
Oh my god.
wait a minute, hang on a minute. James wears a purple suit constantly. He is British.
Oh no.
James, legally, you have to tell us if you run Freddy Fazbear's.
Well, he doesn't run Freddy Fazbear's. He's a co-owner of Freddy Fazbear's.
Do you own?
Actually moment, and I'm going to go kill myself.
Do you co-own a chain of animatronic-themed pizza restaurants? You legally have to tell us if you are the man behind the slaughter.
We legally have to know, sir. For the sake of our safety.
James, where were you in the 80s? I do not. I wish I did, because I'd make a killing. Shut up, James! Good God.
You could make $87.
Could make 87 whole dollars.
Was that the paycheck of 83?
I still loved introduced him to the bullet of 45.
The what?
There's this bit in Max Zor's fucking, what's it called, Elden Ring, where he's just recapping fighting all the bosses, and he goes like, and when talking about Rykard, he's just like, we then went to Friedrich Frazbear's pizzeria and introduced him to the bullet of 45. And then it's just a clip of him killing Rykard.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man, just like you.
God, I have terrible brain rot.
Oh, you should know, by the way, Nezzy. Because I'm currently in the middle of my spooky, scary subathon. We reached 2 dono goals that you'll be stoked about. I legally now have to play, Security Breach and the original Five Nights at Freddy's.
The Phil Biddlet for battle.
I didn't want-
I
put the OG Five Nights at Freddy's at like 200 subs because I thought that was like, I was like, oh, they might get there by like the end of the subathon, but who knows? And then we got there before the halfway point of the month, and now I have to play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Do you mean the OG is in the OG trilogy where people thought it would stop, or all of them?
No, just the first game.
Okay.
So the reason that that's so high is because the one thing that I like in horror I cannot do are jump scares because of my anxiety disorder.
I'll be there for you. My mom laughed at me. Cause she came home on the day that I was streaming it, and she heard me play it for a little bit, and then I got up to go help her with something, and she was like, okay, bye-bye, Nezzy. She put her hand on my shoulder and went, good luck. In like the most perfect English, and then dipped.
Your mother was possessed by the spirit of Dako for like a split second.
Like, thank you, Mom. I appreciate your everlasting support.
Five Nights at Nezzy's.
I have a lot of things I need to do. I have a lot of shit that I need to do. I have 2 rewards that I have still not completed, and then I need to. I'm on the. What was I on? I'm on the 5th game now, so I'm on sister location because I did FNAF 4, which fucking I hate that game. I know people like it's the best game in the series. It fucking sucks. It's so poorly made. I'm sorry. I don't care if you hate me. It sucks. It is so poorly balanced and shittily designed because of the way that it functions. If you have sensitive hearing like me, you're fucked. You are absolutely fucked.
Yeah, isn't 4, like, notorious for being, like, incredibly loud?
Yes, because you want to know why?
Hmm.
Because Scott Cawthon thought it would be really great to have a game entirely based in sound. Now, that may not seem like a bad thing. There's plenty of games that depend on sound, but the range of the sound is the problem because you start the game, it's pure silent, and then you go to a door, and whether or not you have to close the door, you have to hear a sound, which sounds like this. And then if you don't, it goes from that volume to 11 in your ear. So, because the game recommends you boost the volume so that you can hear this little. And then they scream in your fucking face. Also, Foxy yelled at me for poking Freddy's nose for too long. He's not even supposed to be in the first night. I don't know how that happened. He's not supposed to be there on the first night. But I turned around and I kept clicking on Freddy's nose because I was tired and I was angry and he yelled at me.
Nezzy,
What?
you're just wonderful.
I was
That's
so mad.
that's it. You're just a wonderful guy.
I was so fucking mad. It's like, why?
Oh my
Also,
god.
I played Baldur's Gate. I have a D&D thing. I have a thing. You're a D&D. You're DM.
Yeah, I sure am a D&D. What's good?
I was trying to say.
No, I know. Yeah, what's up?
Don't make fun of me.
I super will, but what do you need? What's up? What's good?
I was asking Crafty about this, so he hasn't responded yet. I need to ask your opinion on a story motif I want to do for Honeydew, even though I very likely will not be in a game.
Yeah, go for it.
No, I wanted to tell you in private.
Oh, yeah.
Do it on stream because it's supposed to be a surprise.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hit me up.
Only it's one of those things where only the DM knows.
Yeah, hit me up.
Even though I feel it will be completely useless. I'm never in any games. I'm too far away, and the time zones are awful.
Stop! Don't live in Japan.
I'm gonna guilt trip you into a game.
You don't have to guilt trip me into shit. Just find some fucking time. If we find a time zone that works, I'll let you do it. You don't have to guilt trip me into shit.
Most of the time, you just have to DM me when it is. I'm awake most of the time. I work from home. I'm pretty much available whenever.
Nezzy, being the little Fey Mouse prince that he is.
You call my name 3 times and I'll appear in your bathroom at 3 a.m.
Wait, really? That's all I have to do?
All I have to do is call Freddy. I don't even have to do that. I just have to say that Freddy Fazbear is gay, and then bam, there you are.
You just you're going to your mirror at 3 a.m. and you pull up your phone for a light at the mirror and you go her,
and there you are.
There I am.
You just appear next to me, and I'm just like, whoa.
All I have to say is that Freddy Fazbear is gay, and then Nezzy appears in my mirror and goes, "God, I wish."
What do you mean, I wish?
So then you could be gay with
I
him.
wish.
Oh yeah, are you and Avi, are you and Nezzy gonna play the new Amogus map?
Possibly.
Fucking-
Susie wants to get a bunch of people together to play it.
Yeah, of course. Speaking of Amogus, Heaton, I have a very, very threatening and ominous question for you.
As per usual, what's good?
Is Buggy's nose real?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. You're good. This is crazy.
It's a whole thing, isn't it? That, like, that's just what his nose looks like. That's why he's so weirdly self-conscious about it. Oh, okay, by the way, James, you're going to get everything you ever dreamed. Scotty invited me to his Blood on the Clock Tower server, so I will be playing Blood on the Clock Tower with Scotty at some
You're
point.
in there now?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, we're doing a game literally tomorrow. This gonna be a game tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST.
I have to run Dungeons and Dragons. So not tomorrow, but I am in there, so I will be playing Blood on the Clock Tower with Scotty Calcotti.
Just breathe exclusively through your nose and it'll get there.
I'm interested. I
Or
like
just book
Bonnie.
it.
Bonnie's cool.
Oh, I thought you said Monty.
Monty's also cool, but no.
Wait, which Bonnie?
Our Bonnie, Jewelry Bonnie.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't about.
No, it was in fact about One Piece.
God.
Nezzy, your brain is rotted.
I right now it's in Hannibal hell right now, and I can't escape.
That's okay. I'll give you a smooch.
Have you actually watched Hannibal yet?
No.
That's why it's funny.
I love you, Nezzy. I love
did
you
read
so
a
much.
wiki about Abigail because I'm like, I hope she doesn't die. She dies. I know everything that happens, but I haven't watched it. The one clip.
Take me a snowball run.
Oh, I saw 2 clips that I really loved. One of them was a blooper where it's like everyone's at the table and Freddie Lounds is there and she's like a vegetarian. And she's like, oh, shame all this vegetables had to be tainted by all that meat. And Mads Mikkelsen like very quietly says, shut the fuck up, bitch, as she's like cutting the steak. And then the second one, I sent this to you, Keaton, where it's like the tag said when your friends diagnose you or some shit, and it shows Jack putting on Will's glasses and going, so where on the spectrum are you? With no context. I don't know why he's asking or what he means, but that's it. That's all that he said.
I have to fucking call out James Porter. So I posted a cute picture of Gigi and Justin in the Your Pets Chat in Heaton's Discord server. James said, cute, I love your pet and your cat.
What?
I don't know. I love the implication that Justin is the pet.
What?
I love the implication of that. That's great. We've decided.
What kind of kinky ass shit are you on? What you doing, James?
No spoilers for the manga. They just asked if I like the current arc, and I do.
Yeah, no spoilers for the manga, but how does Oda do this? Like, I'm so glad okay, here's what I'll say to people who are not into One Piece or like thinking about it. Now is the best time.
Mhm.
Like, if you got into One Piece during like Dressrosa or Whole Cake and dropped it, I don't hold that against you at all. No, I mean weekly, Keaton.
Yeah,
It's one thing when you're catching up. It's another thing when you're sitting there week to week waiting for literally anything to happen. But now,
I drew
a
gross
week
fine.
to week is good. Like, just get into it.
I hold everything against you. Don't be a pussy, but
I'm not okay. Okay.
be a die. Be a man.
I thought you were about to say die BMX.
That too.
No, Beta, we die like men.
No, Beta, we die like
Suck a
men.
dick, dipshits.
I need all of you to know,
Okay.
just real quick, because this is really fucking funny. I do not remember the context of how we got there, but we were having a conversation while one Lio convoy was in the call, and ABO shit came up, and he looks at us and goes, "What the?"
That's right.
And he looks at us and goes, "What the fuck is ABO shit?" And all of us stopped, looked at that man, and went, "No." And he goes, "What do you mean no?" And we're like, Lio, we love you dearly, and as funny as it would be to explain to you what the fuck that means, I'm not gonna.
No. No, not like this. Not like this. Anything but like this.
Yeah, we're like, we're not, nah, that's, nah.
I don't have the heart to explain my fucking search history.
We're like, nah, not this one. Not this time.
Literally, you can ask us anything. Literally anything but this. I'll give you my social security before I tell you what the fuck this is.
Before I explain to you what ABO shit is. We're not doing this today. And he's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, just don't, no. And he's like, you know what? I don't think I want to know anymore. And I'm like, no, you didn't want to know to begin with.
Trust us. Just listen. Please.
You could not waterboard that out of me.
No, you couldn't waterboard my fucking my AO3 bookmarks.
I'll never forget one of my fucking favorite moments as a grown adult, as an adult woman, was I was minding my own goddamn business, and I received a call from my mother. And I was like, what's up? What is good, my mother dearest, whom I love very much? And she said, your father has a question. And I'm like, I don't know why dad didn't call me, but sure. And she hands the phone to my father. And I hear my father say the words out loud to me, his daughter. Hey, what are furries? And I stopped what I was doing, and I put it down, and I went quiet, and he goes, are you... And I'm like, why do you need to know that? And my dad's like, is it bad? And I'm like, why do you need to know, Dad?
It's not bad per se.
It's not bad per se, but I need to know why you need to know.
It's not bad, but it's kind of like having the sex talk in that I know you want to know, but I don't want you to know.
But I don't want to tell you.
I don't want to be the one. I don't want to be the one.
No, and so apparently it was, he was watching the news and they were talking about, Midwest Fur Fest, I think, on the news, and that's why. So my dad was like, I don't get it, and I figured this seemed like something you would know, and I'm like, first of all, offended. Second of all, you're right.
You're literally friends with them, you idiot.
What a hell of a time! Thank you, Glaze Skelby, for...
I need that. You know that, like, Boondocks audio? It's like, are you ashamed of us, Grandpa?
Very!
Like, that's how it feels, where it's like, are you ashamed to have a bunch of... Are you ashamed of us for being furries? And Peyton's like, very.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Hello!
Yo.
Already.
Hello, Raiders! Hello!
You frightened me.
Welcome to our lovely stream, Glaze Gummy. Thank you for bringing your community. Hello there. I am your friendly Eldritch Abomination VTuber, the Sclera Magnae, the mother of beholding, Heaton Mitsuru. I am a variety streamer. I draw, I play video games, and you have caught me in the middle of my spooky, scary subathon, where we are streaming 2 times a day, nearly every day throughout the month of October. Today I'm in the middle of doing my prompt for Goretober, today being Bruises. So you caught us on a particularly unbloody day, thank goodness. Thank you for sharing your community with me. You're more than welcome to hang out and be comfortable and just watch if you wish, but tell me, what were you guys doing on your stream?
Heaton, you know better than to make loud noises around someone who's under 5 foot tall.
There is the
Don't
chance
do
that
that.
Nessie will simply despawn.
Just fucking Thanos snap out of that shit.
And then just fades.
It's just
You're
gonna,
like
it's
that
just gonna
little
show up
kid
in
that
the
pulls up
feed,
the peace sign, just fading out.
Playing some modded
Ball.
Baldur's
and,
Gate?
and then it
Fuck
shows up in
yeah.
the bottom of our peripheral vision. Nezzy Monster has left the server, disconnected by user.
My group member had a mech and was going ham. Fuck yeah. Once again, you've caught us at a wonderful time. I am drawing one of my own Dungeons and Dragons characters.
Did I tell you about what happened in Baldur's Gate Hidden?
What did you do?
I did a lot. I
Wait,
did a lot of things.
quick question. Because I think I know the answer, but I want to check. Who are you romancing?
Because of TikTok saying that it's the better story, it's Asterion.
I fucking knew it.
Well, at first it was gonna be Gale.
That's the right choice. Gale
But
is
then
baby.
everybody kept wouldn't shut the fuck up about his story, and now I'm really intrigued.
Listen, all the girlies want to be a juice box, and I guess I can't blame them. But I like Gale. I haven't started playing the game yet, but Gale.
I swear to God, I thought you said all the girls want to be a Jew, and I'm like, what does that have to do with literally anything?
First of all, no, they don't.
I'm like,
Second
good
of
for
all,
you, but what? Like I'm going to romance Asterion. He is a very attractive man.
He is.
You can hear me 3-tier sub for Gale when he first appears though. But one, I got a little bit spoiled on his storyline, and I don't want to compete with. I'm not gonna spoil it because it was partially spoiled by me, but I feel guilty. The other thing is that my dad started watching it when it got released, and one, I never want to hear him call a character a fire mommy ever again, and two, it's like, oh yeah, there's this new character everyone's calling a fire mommy. He's like, please never say that to me ever again, till the day that I die. The second thing was I asked him, did you get to the bear scene? He's like, what bear scene? I'm like, never mind.
Never mind, I said nothing
fine.
anyway. Have a good time, Dad. Bye!
I love you, bye! Don't...
bye, Nora.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But no, what happened is that my dad knows I let Asterion bite me twice because I felt bad.
Yeah?
I felt bad. He needed it.
He sure did. He's sure hungry.
And then the other one was that I yelled at a child for about an hour trying to get a locket back.
Good.
I restarted so many times.
Me, I have a hard time picking the mean options in video games. Also me. Fuck you, child!
Well, no, he stole a locket that was important to someone. That's why. He stole a locket from this guy's dead mom, and I felt bad.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I am speaking for myself.
Oh. I also made some asshole kiss my feet, and then I watched him piss off a bridge.
I love that one. That
Cool.
one's funny.
It's a very... I was playing it right. I'm playing it, I'm like, I would be god-awful at D&D. I'm very bad at this.
Bro, same.
There have been 2 occasions where I accidentally just murdered someone walking around.
Well,
I mean, you can't just accidentally murder someone when playing actual D&D.
yeah, there is no accidental murder in real D&D. You have to look the DM in the eyes and go, I shoot him.
No, I'd be bad at it because my luck is fucking awful.
Nezzy, what do you think about people saying that Susie is Ogre Pawn? I know you didn't ask me, but I would also like to weigh in. Yes.
What?
What?
What does that mean?
Ogre Pawn, the Pokemon.
Oh, we agreed that she was Tinkaton.
She's also Tinkaton. There's quite a few Pokemon that are in fact Susie Doodletones coded.
I'm just Mousehold.
You sure are!
Yep.
Legit, Susie came in, she's like, do you know about this new Pokemon? I'm like, I'm trying to fucking look for him right now.
Little guy. Little guy and his family of little guys.
My favorite, I don't know how I ended up with this meme, but it's on my phone now, is of a lone mouse, a lone tandem mouse, and it says Mouseaholic.
I saw that, yeah!
This
No.
Pokemon knows poison and is very depressed.
No, not Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco.
What Pokemon is Brook? Brook's a Mismagius.
I mean, that's my favorite, but I don't know if I'm Mismagius coded.
I would say that Brook is a Wooper.
Brook does
Justin's.
have
Do I have
distinctly.
Wooper?
You have distinctly Wooper energy.
Specifically, a shiny Wooper from the old region, not the new one.
Pink.
Yeah, not Pooper.
No, you would be the blue one.
Yeah, not Pooper.
Blue.
A little pooper wooper.
Poop.
Door, if you will. My mother's name is Door. Anyway.
My mom's name is Desk.
You do have
not.
distinctly Wooper energy, yeah. You have the idea.
Sorry.
You have the
No, go
vibes
ahead.
of a little man with no arms who smiles anyway.
You know, like the character that you meet, the innocent character that you meet in Mystery Dungeon that turns into your companion? That's you.
I am simply Big Dick B.
Diggersby, though.
Good for you.
Yeah, I was
I
thinking
guess I
about
can't
that.
disagree.
What about Heaton? I'm terrified. What do you think?
Gengar.
Gengar?
No.
No. I appreciate it, but no. I've listen, man. There's things in our lives that we all need to know. And one of them is I can totally imagine. Like, I can't imagine Heaton as a Pokemon. I can imagine Heaton as a trainer. That's the weirdest thing, because I could just imagine you looking at your son like, you're better than them.
Yeah.
You are better than them.
Me to
No.
And Totodile like, yeah, I know.
Not too energy.
Nasu energy. I'll take it. Xatu and Natu are two of my favorite Pokemon, so I'll take that.
Now I have a true question for all of you. What bee Pokemon would be Sting from the police?
Combi.
Because I'm trying to figure out bits for Police 6, and I was just sitting there, and I think it was Zara sent me an image of a drink called Sting, and I looked at it. I'm like, oh, Sting, like the police.
Dude, something so cruel happened in my black and white playthrough. I found out about randomizers, and there were 3 choices. Because you know how in black and white you have 3 characters, right? You have Sharon, Bianca, and then yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There were 3 choices for Pokemon. There was Mewtwo,
Good.
Giratina, and
Good.
a male Combi.
Awesome.
Oh.
Bianca's the one that ended up with the male Combi.
Listen, I love environmental storytelling.
And like, I have the Mewtwo, and I named him Waluigi.
Nice.
I would have taken the Giratina personally, but that's just me.
No,
I
had
had a thing happen. I had a cool thing happen. I was crazy once.
James does have Quaxley
Mhm.
energy. James, you are in. No, not even Quaxley. James is a Quaquaval. Either a Quaquaval or an Inteleon, one or the other.
If we had to go from the OG generation, my main pick would be Eevee for me.
You do have EV energy,
Oh.
but you are in fact a Mousehold.
Oh yeah, small man.
know, but
I
if we
found
had
an
to go to
Eevee.
the OG generation.
I found
If we
an
had to do
Eevee's
150,
costume.
I feel like I'm Clefairy coded.
True,
Oh,
true,
yeah.
true, true. True facts, bestie. I love you so much, you are, for sure. Either that or, no, you know what? I disagree. I think you are a different pink Pokemon. I think for sure that you are a Chansey because you have the distinct energy of may I bring you an egg in this trying time.
Yeah.
Brooke has the energy of
Egg.
like, oh, you seem sad. Here's an egg.
My good sir. Would you like an egg?
Heaton radiates
Give
Mimikyu
egg.
energy.
Yo.
Heaton radiates Giratina energy.
It's
Uh,
a legendary.
I don't agree necessarily.
I don't think I agree with Giratina, but I think that's funny, but I don't think I agree with it. I'll take a Mimikyu though.
I love Mimikyu so much.
I can't believe that I'm TB's
Mimikyu's
favorite
in here.
Pokemon.
Damn.
The two genders.
What, Mimikyu and Giratina?
No, I'm just something else. God.
This was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it this way. Shit.
Nazzy, can I send you an example of why art styles are very important?
Yes.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I gonna say yes.
Great. These are the two genders in Baki. It's normal people face and like weird, disgusting ground beef.
Alright.
Like, why is he like this?
I don't know.
That's like it's like Digital Tie when he sees Waddle Doo.
Also,
Just
the
the-
internet has ruined.
I love Waddle.
The internet has ruined my relationship with Vaporeon.
I know, man.
Because it used to be okay. Little story.
No.
Vaporeon used to be a good connecting point between me and my dad. In that, when I first got Pokemon Red and Blue, I picked a Vaporeon from Bill because I really liked water types. So, like years later, I went to my dad. I was like, "Dad, what did you pick as your first evolution?" He's like, "Oh, I picked Vaporeon." I'm like, "Yeah, you know, like father like son." And then the internet happened, and I can't.
And then you learned. Did you know?
No, the other thing that happened was anybody know about like Tinder Skitty?
I think so.
What?
That comic on Twitter, the Tinder
Yeah.
Skitty.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
They have a team in the universe of the comic called Eve 9, which is supposed to be it's a girl band of all of the
Evolutions, yeah, it's so cute.
I bought a poster because it looked really fucking cute. I love their designs. I love Tinder Skitty. I'm like, I'm gonna support this artist because their shit looks really cool and I rock with it. Then my dad came in and he saw the poster and he's like, "Why do you have sexy Pokemon on your wall?" It's like they're just dressed up like pop stars. And then I think he said, "Maybe I'm a furry," and then walked away.
I think I'm gonna die now. Actually, I think I'm gonna kill myself in a fire.
I don't want to be here anymore. Can I move in with you?
You can move in with me.
That's it. I would.
I don't-
Yep, that would be it. That'd be my last reason. My dad looking at me and being like, "I think I'm a furry," and then just leaving is like, "Father, dearest, whom I love with all my heart, the man who gave birth to me, you are not, or helped give birth to me, you are not allowed to just say these things and just leave me with that."
I don't think
That
that's
was
what
my
he
13th
said, but
reason.
He said something about like, "Oh, I guess I find these Pokemon sexy," and then walked out. I'm like, good for you, Dad. It's good to see you discovering yourself, even as someone who is about halfway to dying.
What a fucking hell of a way to
I'm
phrase
also
that.
halfway to dying.
Nazzy.
I mean,
I'll
hopefully
say
I'm
this at
halfway.
your funeral, and I'll laugh.
It's fucking got one foot in the grave and you're still learning about the fact that you're a fucking furry.
Dude.
I love the fact that you're waltzing into death and you explain things to me that I have to carry for the next 50 years I'll be alive against my will.
Yep. Me and Nezzy telling our kids about it and being like, this is why you never live. This is why living is cringe.
This is why your second father tried to kill us.
Jesus.
And I'm like,
my
I
own
did.
13th reason. What a terrifying story to tell your kid. Oh, you almost weren't born. What? What does
Oh,
that
yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah, dude, same. Like if
It's like,
it
holy
was
shit, have you ever heard of like cocaine? That shit will do things to you.
nah, man, my favorite is that if Bill Clinton didn't run for president, I wouldn't have been born.
Oh, my favorite is if like if this ship didn't exist, I wouldn't be born.
That's awesome.
Cause my dad, he's like a foreigner, and so he like rode a very specific boat to get to Japan to meet my mom for the first time at a bar, and we found the boat on a hat in the shop, and I was like, can I have this hat? And he's like, no. It's like, but it's the other reason of my birth, and I want to burn it.
Nezzy, when you said a ship,
I didn't say that last part, but I'm thinking of it now, and I was like, I should fucking buy that hat and burn it.
Nezzy, when you said a ship, I thought you meant
No,
like, yeah.
not like that. Yeah, no, my mom and dad just bonded over Tony Stark fucking Captain America.
Wait, really? They did? That's awesome. Mine did too.
Kill you today, right now.
Do it. Do it, please. Make
OMG,
it.
Promise? Is that easy?
Yeah.
That's all I needed to do?
Also, hi.
Hey, Sonny.
It's me.
Oh my god, it's a cat.
You're the music.
fucking weird.
You do music stuff, right?
I am the music bed. Yeah.
I might need your help with a cover someday.
OMG. I see. I didn't realize that people needed musicians so bad on YouTube until I offhandedly was like, yeah, I do music. I have music commissions, and everyone in the call just went, oh, really? Oh, for real?
It's not that. It's that I
Oh my
wanted to
God.
find people to sing with me, and I was hoping maybe, possibly in the future, to find a bunch of people to sing Cell Block Tango.
Oh my god. Please! Please! I would pay you. I would literally pay you for that.
Well, if you want payment, I'd be down to pay you. Usually it's just like, hey, do you want to
What?
chill with me in this collab? But if you want payment, I can do that too.
No, I don't. I said I'd pay you.
But
Sorry,
yeah, I
it's just-
wanted to try to gather a bunch of people to do the Cell Block Tango because I thought it would be funny.
Sonny, I just love the prospect of you being like, oh yeah, I do music commissions, and then people being like, oh, Sonny, your muscles look absolutely glistening.
No, basically, that's basically what happened. I got
fingers, Sonny?
Oh my god.
Hey yo, I mean, this is an 18+ channel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, of course I work out my fingers. I'm a lesbian.
Alright, okay, alright, uh-huh.
Damn.
Anyway.
Take a moment to recover and store that information for a second. Hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just like
I'm a
Susie's fans.
Hey,
Thank you for the follow.
The gays,
OG
the gays
hetero.
just keep winning. Also, of course you're gay. You're a fucking theater kid.
how dare? Oh yeah.
You cannot deny this.
Couldn't even. You were like, how? Oh.
You can't even defend yourself.
No. I was about to be like, how dare you? I'll have you know, and then I was like, wait, I am gay.
I'll have you know that I've fucked numerous women.
I'm like, oh yeah, horses.
I don't know what Pokemon Sunny would be.
Oh, Tedioso.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I'm a bear.
Little bear.
Either that or that motherfucking, Skitty.
I think you're
I
more
don't
of a
know why my
skitty.
brain went to binary. I think it's because when you subscribed to me forever ago on Twitch, and for the longest time I kept saying Untitled Bunny.
It's
Because
being
for
Untitled
some-
Bunny.
Yeah, for some reason I kept reading it as Bunny.
It's me. It's the real.
No, I think you have
Bunny.
skitty energy.
I have skitty energy.
Yeah.
Skitty or like the motherfucking cat.
Okay.
Purloin.
Or Purloin?
Which
No,
cat?
I think you defo have skitty energy. Because I can picture you making the face.
That
Wait,
motherfucking
let me look
cat.
at this.
Which one?
Dude,
So many, all of them.
I would not be a Pokemon. I would be one of those motherfuckers on the bridge, and then you fight me, and I stand there for the rest of eternity.
I was like, wait, what? I like tuned out for half a second to read something, and all I hear was, I'd be on the bridge. I'm like, huh? What bridge?
Yeah, it's like how anytime someone asks me like, "Oh, Avi, what's your Harry Potter house?" I'm like, "I'm a Muggle."
Oh.
No win for you. No win for your sales.
Which Harry
I-
Potter house are you? I'm the fucking janitor.
I am the janitor, bro. Do you expect
I'm
me
gonna
to have a Harry Potter house? I'm Jewish.
I want to be.
You didn't have to.
You don't have to! Listen, you're right, but you don't have to just fucking say it.
No, man. No, exactly. I'll go in the fucking. I'll go into the house where they learn all of the gaseous spells.
Oh man, no, hold on. Eaton,
Avi!
We're getting
Eaton,
cancelled.
I need you to know something. I need you to know something that happened.
Hey, baby
Because
doll.
we were watching all the Harry Potter. Because I told you about. Are you still working on your Hogwarts Legacy video?
I'm going to kind of, it's not gonna be Hogwarts Legacy exclusive, I think. I think I'm gonna wrap it into, like, talking about the problems I have with the VTubing community as a whole.
Okay,
Cool.
'cause I remember there's a segment where I recommend you to watch out for what you're making. But what happened was what happened was that okay, so two things happened. The first thing that happened was Avi came in. I was telling him about. I was like, hey, you know about like J.K. Rowling being like really like having a history of being accused of being anti-Semitic, and
The history ever.
it's like, oh, did you hear about the Star David? And he's like, yeah. And I showed him a picture, and he was like, oh, well, it depends on context for that one. He said, Avi, do you know where this is? And he's like, yeah, it's the school. Avi, that's the bank. And he was like, oh.
I think the exact noise I made was like, what?
And then
Like just
the other
stunned disbelief.
And then the other fucking one was, is that we were watching the Harry Potter movie, because Susie and I, we had to do some research for it to find, to fact check a couple of things within the lore of the world, to be sure of like some of the context and things like that, just to be double sure. And we were on the 4th movie, and Avi came in very late, and the first thing he saw was the Durmstrang ship sinking into the sea, and he screamed.
I was like, oh my god, all those kids are dead!
They're fucking dead!
Oh my god.
That's also my favorite experience with Harry Potter, is that I have never watched a Harry Potter movie. I've only ever watched the last 7 minutes of each one.
Yeah, because he keeps coming in late. Also, what I was gonna do is I was gonna, like, edit it all together as, like, a fun little, like, hey, here's some bonus content about the making of this video. And for, like, 5 minutes, there's just audio of me, Susie, and Ellie repeating the word food gummy.
Fruit gummy.
Fruit gummy, fruit gummy,
Fruit
fruit
gummy.
gummy,
Fruit
Gummy.
gummy.
fruit gummy.
Please stop.
Oh, my
Fruit gummy.
fucking phone holder has officially broken.
No.
Well,
It's been broken like a fruit gummy.
broken like a fruit gummy. Oh, like that bitch. Oh, that bitch broke. Oh no, that's no good.
That's no bueno.
There's the other tripod that's on my desk if that'll work.
It's gonna have to.
Are you using your phone for face recognition?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks balls.
Ping.
And we're done.
Die.
Piggly piggly. That looks pretty banging, yo. I'm dying. Hold on. Fuck.
If you're gonna die, please do it closer to me so I can fucking give you a kiss.
Won't give you a kiss.
Oh, no,
First
not
fun
the
fact.
deadly
Give me
kisses.
1 second.
Give me one margarita.
I can give you a couple cursed fun facts, but I don't know how fun they are.
My favorite
Uh,
one was Dad. I was talking to my dad about the fun fact you like to bring up a lot, Heaton, about the one where you can't hold a human head with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, you can. You just got to put the palm where the eyes are, and then you like rotate it and you hold it like that. And I was like, how do you know this? And he's like, it's best not to ask.
Oh, actually, no. I
You know
do
what?
have.
I think that's good. I think we'll go with that. There you go.
Okay.
Are you pissing my... I hit record before I started. When did it stop?
Huh?
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
I've been
They're recording.
recording my time lapses, and it stopped my time lapse.
Oh.
Ow. Oh, sorry.
Honey.
Sorry. That was that was knee-jerk reaction. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. She just needs a moment to heal.
Who am I gonna go raid? So casual reminder. Danica's streaming. We'll raid Danica.
Good choice.
But, check your time lapse should be a point redeem. You're so right. So we're gonna raid into Danica. So hey, we're playing Resident Evil later today. We're gonna be playing Resident Evil 7. What's tomorrow's prompt?
Gay?
Tomorrow's prompt. Oh, I understand why Wandering's excited. Tomorrow's prompt is Stitches, so we'll be drawing Adam.
Oh.
Yeah. It's fire.
So I'll see you. I will see you after lunch for Resident Evil 7. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Barry.
Bye.